This is the After Sessions, and I'm here with Héllena. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great and glad to be back.
Good, yeah. This is the second time that you've been in the studio.
Yes, second time, yeah.
Now, Alan and I were having a conversation yesterday about you being from Greece and the way that your name is spelt.
Okay.
And the way that the accent is.
Yeah.
And the way that you've added an L or taken an L away.
I've added an L.
Can we ask why you've added an L?
Because I like hell.
Okay.
My real name is not Héllena. I'm not gonna say my birth name because I don't really like it.
Okay.
But it's not
how would
Héllena.
you pronounce it? It with the accent in a Greek style, I guess. How would it be said?
Yes, I mean the way that you see it written now, I think it's more like French.
So it's like Héllena.
It's Héllena. It's Héllena, but the Greek accent is different.
Okay.
It's like the French accent.
So the accent that's on yours is the French accent?
Yeah.
See, I feel very uneducated when we have these conversations.
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't really matter.
So what was it that made you make the big move to the UK? Like, obviously, the music thing started in Greece. Talk to us from the beginning.
Yes, the music thing started in Greece, but I used to listen to bands and solo artists from England or America. So I was really into, British music.
Okay.
Like a lot. So when I found the opportunity, I took it.
But you could have gone anywhere in the world. Why London?
Because it's the right place for music. It's either here or America, I think, for this kind of style, not opera or but for pop, soul, rock, it's a great place to be.
And now you've been here for quite a few years. Is it everything you expected it to be?
Yes.
Yeah, really?
Yes. Yeah, I love London.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah, it has so much to offer. And I really feel like a child here, taking in so much information. Love it. I feel like my mind is like a sponge, like taking everything in. Yeah.
So how did the music thing start for you?
The music thing started back in Greece. I started singing first when I was about 14.
Okay.
It was about the time that I started listening to metal music, and actually I wanted to do some growls and vocals, so I started doing that. But
I was definitely not expecting that at all.
Yeah. But it hurts a lot, so I was like, no, let's do something else. So yeah, my love for singing started at 14. Wow. And then I started writing music when I was about 23 maybe. So that's how it started. Just strumming on the guitar. Yeah. I'm a terrible guitarist. I'm not even a guitarist.
Definitely not. But never mind.
I'm not.
We're not going to have that argument on air.
Okay. Let's move on. So yeah, that's how it started. And then I started writing at 23. I had few songs out, like "Listen, Leave Me Alone" and "Don't Change." And I took the opportunity of coming abroad. And I love it.
Amazing. Now, we first had you on air we were just having this conversation about 5 months ago. Mm-hmm. And even in the last 5 months, your sound has changed dramatically.
Yeah.
In the most amazing way. What is it that makes you want to change your sound?
I didn't want to change my sound. It's just that as a person, you always evolve and you change, and I was just trying to find myself basically. So
is there something in particular though that inspires you to do that, or do you just kind of get out one morning and go, I'm going to change my sound today? Or is it like something that happens quite naturally?
It happens. It has to be organic. I think it has to be an organic evolution, and pain inspires me a lot, to be honest. If I'm in pain, I can write. Okay. I can write if I'm in pain.
So if you have a really good day, that's not a good writing day?
Yeah, most of the times it's not. It's not, because the thing is, when you're really happy, you don't want to share that by, writing.
See, I find that really interesting.
Yeah. When
really
you feel really sad, like you want to share, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really hard to write out of happiness. What can you say? Like, hey, I'm so happy, yay! Like, it doesn't,
I think that's a world exclusive for a song.
There you go. You have a song right there.
So would it get to a point where, what happens if you don't feel sad for quite a while? Does that mean you don't write music for quite a while?
No, I do, but I find that
they sound like
happy songs are not that good. I think, in my opinion, they might be for other people, but not.
I really want to hear a happy song now.
You heard one.
Just now?
You heard 5 months ago when I was here. Before.
Okay.
You heard "Now I See," which is quite happy. I mean, I love all of my songs. It just, 2015 to 2016 was a terrible year for me.
Oh no!
So it really inspired me to write more music.
Okay, so every cloud, when you have a terrible year, at least you see the upside that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It always helps. I lost you forever, I did. I lost you forever, I did. I did. I did. I lost you forever, I did. I lost you forever, I did. I did. I did. Honey, I could see it in your eyes, I could sense it in your kiss. You stated it with your smile. When your heart skipped a beat, I could feel it in your arms, that I was your sweetheart. My love is dead to him, with her flowers on its grave. Baby, come back, and I'll treat you better. My love is dead to him, with her flowers on its grave. Baby, come back, it will be okay. I lost you forever, I did. I lost you forever, I did. I did. I did. Honey, this is no longer a song. It's not a human hum. It can be heard reaching as a lost cry in the depths of the night. Oh, somebody who has died. My love is dead to him, with her flowers on its grave.
The Alpha Sessions.
So how do you come up with the new sound? What comes first, the melody, the lyrics? Like, talk to us through the journey.
Most of the times, first comes a melody, a vocal melody in my head.
Wow, okay.
And then I try to elaborate on that by finding the chords on the guitar and play with it a little bit. I don't say to myself, I'm going to sit down and write a song right now, because it doesn't really work like that for me. Yeah. But if I play around with it, it will work most of the times or sometimes. And lyrics come last.
Okay, interesting.
In April, like a few months back, I started doing arrangements as well. Before that, I was working with, stereo mic. I worked with other producers, and that's how the new sound started evolving. Because I had to do it myself. I think if you want to find your sound, you really need to do a few things on your own.
Is it like experimental? You kind of just play around, see what happens, see what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah, I mean with the Hosier cover that I have out there, it was released in September or October. I didn't know what I was doing. It was the first full arrangement and production that I did with my friend and guitarist Denis Afimenko. I wasn't really. I didn't start working on it because I wanted to change my sound or anything. It just happened naturally, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I just did whatever felt or sounded good to me.
So an element of the change in sound has come from you doing it solely on your own.
Yes,
in a way.
Yes, that's a big part of it. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool. So when you did the live session just now, you have written obviously some brand new tracks.
Yes.
I'm getting a bit excited and I might be getting a bit carried away, but does that mean there's an EP coming soon? Hint.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, awesome. Talk to us about that a little bit.
Maybe 2 EPs.
Ooh.
I really want to see how it goes. We're recording now, actually. We're recording the demos.
Amazing. How long does that take, that process?
Oh, I think I'm going to have 3 songs ready in about 3 weeks.
Okay, cool.
So hanging in there, yeah.
Okay.
And then I have to talk to a few producers, and we'll see how it goes. I really don't. I want to release 2 EPs in 2017.
Okay.
But because I don't have a deadline or anybody, telling me, oh, you have to do this by then, or
I could
whatever.
be that person. Just
you can be, okay,
absolutely.
You're hired. Okay, I'm hiring you right now.
Call you up tomorrow. Have you done it yet? What's going on?
Yeah, push me a little bit.
Okay,
No. No, I don't think I'm lazy. It's just that I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
I'm going to have the songs ready and we'll see.
This is something I've always wanted to know. So when you're recording, at what point do you know that this is ready?
The song tells me when it's ready. It's not, I don't decide in a way. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes I feel like a song is ready and then I hear it and it's not. But the song dictates what I'm supposed to do. I feel like a servant.
Okay,
like the song is the boss and I'm the servant, and it's like, nice.
So something comes from you in your gut that says,
yeah,
it's supposed to be like this.
Yeah,
Wow.
if it flows from the beginning to the end, that for me means that's ready, I guess. If it doesn't flow and if it doesn't feel right, then something is wrong.
That's an amazing answer. I've never heard that before. That's so good.
Basically going with your feeling,
Yeah.
Your gut feeling.
Yeah, I've heard of that with other things, to a certain extent with music, but I don't know, it's an amazing answer.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it has to feel right. It has to.
I did a bit of digging online.
Right.
And I found that a few years ago you played South by Southwest.
Yes.
What was that like?
That was very exciting. A unique experience that I wanna have that experience again.
I was just watching your face when I said that, by the way, and I can almost see the relief of you going, oh, that's all she found? That's fine, that's good.
Yes, that's safe. We can talk about
the look
that.
of panic in your face for like a split second was like, oh.
What is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I really loved it. I loved it, and I have to say that the people there were very, very open and very friendly.
Yeah.
with
Is it as
us.
amazing as everyone says it is?
It is even better.
Really?
It is even better. I've never experienced anything like this before.
Because you know when sometimes someone hypes something up so much and then you get there and you're like, oh,
Yes.
it's not as good as everyone says it is. I've never been, and it's something I've always wanted to do for as long as I can remember. So I love hearing other people's experiences.
It's even better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you are going to love it. You're going to be like, I'm not coming back to the UK. I'm not going
okay. That
back.
could be
I want to
dangerous.
stay here. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous.
So did you get to perform? Like how?
Yeah, I performed with a stereo mic. Stereo
Oh,
mic
wow.
was the main act. I was
Amazing.
doing backing vocals, and I think one of my songs I sung. It was, as far as I remember, because it's been like 3.5 years maybe
wow, okay.
since then. It was a packed, place. The sound engineer was completely drunk, like out of his head. He was completely drunk. My mic was off, so it was like I was
Hello?
showing to him like, can you please turn it on? And he was turning off the other mic, like Mike's mic, and I was like, no. But yeah, these are the things that you're gonna remember
Yeah, of course.
after you left, and I'm still laughing. With that. It was an amazing experience. It was so much fun.
Are you still in touch with Stereo Mike?
Yes, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, we're good friends still. I mean, we don't work together anymore that much, but sometimes we record together.
Awesome.
Maybe we're gonna work together in the future again. Who knows? But yeah.
Maybe on your new EPs or not?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm gonna do some recordings with him for the EP. But because I started doing production by myself and arrangement, I might do that, or I might work with other producers.
Yeah, sure.
Just because
It's good to have
you need a
variety.
change,
Yeah, of
and you
course.
need a new sound. And what Mike does is great, and he does it, professionally, and it's great. But my sound has changed. My baby's a sweet devil. He burned me with his fire. His tongue lacerates like steel barbed wire. My man so sweet and pleasant, one twist is deeply hateful, claiming my life back, standing my ground, won't keep my head down. A little too late to make things right, plan my heart out every single night. I held on, held so tight, it's time to move on, leave this mess behind. Little too late to change your mind, your mood shifts like day and night. Broken glass over the floor, holy war. Said he sincerely sorry 1,000 times. Promised he wouldn't hurt me, but the devil springs, blurs his mind. My open wounds are healing, the bruises round the eyes disappearing, claiming my life back, standing my ground, won't keep my head down. A little too late to make things right, plan my heart out every single night. I held on, held so tight, it's time to move on, leave this mess behind. Little too late to change your mind. and in health. All vows you spurned, countless deaths died for you. Saving myself a little too late to make things right. Let my heart out every single night. I held on, held so tight. It's time to move on, leave this mess behind. Little too late to change your mind. Your mood shifts like day and night. Broken glass over the floor. A holy war. A holy
The Alpha Sessions.
As a songwriter, what is it that spurs you on? Like, what happens when you get writer's block? What do you do?
I feel useless when that
Really?
happens. Oh my God.
Is there anything in particular that you do to, like, get the cogs turning, for want of a better word?
When that happens and I cannot write anything, I better drop it and
Yeah.
do something completely like that. I don't know,
different.
go to a museum, like go out, have
Yeah.
a drink. Because if you keep pushing yourself, it's not going to work. It's not something, you know, that you can
Force.
you can force. You cannot
Yeah.
force it. Songwriting. I mean, you can, you know, play around with ideas and stuff, but you cannot force it. And if you have a block, if you start blocking yourself, then it's
Yeah.
gonna get worse if you keep pushing.
Yeah.
So it's better to just go to sleep, unwind, and
Unwind.
yeah, I don't know, watch a movie, get some inspiration, and go back to it.
So you've played quite a few live shows in London. Do you have a favourite venue in London that you've played?
Yeah, the Troubadour.
Ah, cool.
Oh, I love that place.
I don't think I've ever been.
In
Is that
Earl's
weird?
Court. Oh,
I don't
you
think
have
I've ever been.
You have to go.
wow.
It's a small venue, but the vibe in this
Yeah.
place is amazing. I love the vibe in this
Okay.
place. I mean, the stage is so small. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong, it's very, very small, but it's
But
very
sometimes they're the
cute.
best.
Yeah, it's very intimate, you
Yeah.
know, and the lights are really good in there. And I think it's in the basement, which makes it even better.
Okay,
Even
cool.
cooler, you know.
What about the weirdest live experience?
One of them was when I had, like, you know, I don't usually wear heels, like high heels. You can see now I'm wearing Martens. I'm not that kind of girl wearing heels. And especially on stage, I want to run on stage, you know, be able to move, basically.
Okay.
One night I wore heels
Yeah.
because I wanted to be more girly and more, I don't know, professional.
Okay.
So I could not do it, so I had to take them off. And yeah, I sang barefoot and it felt fantastic. But other than that,
There's so many artists that do that.
No.
You're not alone.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
great.
absolutely.
Oh,
The
that's
one I
not,
can think of
it's
off the
not
top of my
even
head.
weird then.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Narina Palo, she does that all the time.
really.
Yeah, totally fine to
And,
do that. Take your shoes off in the middle of a concert.
You know who else? Just Stone.
Ah, really?
I think. Yeah.
Ah, amazing. There you go.
I think
So
she's
it's
doing.
fine.
Okay, great. Yeah.
You can feel at home. It's
Yeah.
all good.
So I've never had any weird experiences on stage. No.
Okay. You can tick that box. All
Yeah.
good. You've kind of done music for quite a while. Any advice for someone that's just starting out now?
Oh,
What would you say to them?
I don't know if I'm the right person to give advice.
You definitely are.
I don't know.
Okay, if I was starting now, what
Okay.
would you tell me?
Do it for the love.
Okay, apart from
And the
laughing in my
love
face.
only.
Okay.
Only. Because if you do it for the wrong reasons, you are going to fail. You're going to waste your time completely. So just do it for the right reasons, you know. because in that way you're going to be honest to yourself and honest to your audience. The audience is not stupid. People are not stupid. They're going to be able to tell if you're, fake or an original.
So believe in it.
Believe in it. Believe in yourself. That's a big part of it, actually. Believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Something I'm still working on. Do it for the love.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a big question to end, so prepare yourself.
Okay.
Okay, if you could collaborate with anyone in the world that could be dead or alive,
Okay.
who would it be and where would it be?
Okay.
I told you it's a big question.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna say Nirvana.
Interesting. I would not have placed you with
Gonna
there,
say
but fine.
Yeah, because they are a huge love of mine.
Okay.
And where? Maybe Reading Festival that they did back then, and I love it. I keep listening to it. I still do. Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's go for Nirvana, yes.
Cool. Do you know what's really funny? I asked that question quite a lot.
Okay.
And probably 75, if not 80% of people say Reading Festival. What does that say? Isn't that
Really?
weird? Yeah. Like when you
I don't
compare
know,
the whole
maybe-
world, it could be anywhere. A lot of people just go, yeah, Reading, which is really only 40 minutes down the road. If you think about it.
I don't know.
So strange.
I haven't been to that festival
It's
yet.
a great festival. I would thoroughly recommend.
Yeah. I will go this year, I'm telling you.
I will go.
I
It is
will.
happening.
I am going. I'm on my way now.
Right, calm down.
But the live gig that Nirvana did back then in 1992, I think. I don't know. It's just incredible.
Do you remember it well?
I think it was 1992. It was just. You can feel like the energy through the recordings, through the live recordings, which is amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so Reading, 1992. We're gonna go in a time traveller
1992.
back to 1992, where Helena's gonna sing with Nirvana at Reading Festival.
Oh.
Okay, amazing. So, if people want to find out more about you and they like what they've heard, where can they go? What can they do?
They can go on my official website,
Which is
www.hellenaofficial.com, and they can find everything on there, all my socials, or my songs and my newsletter to sign up and everything.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And
had
see you
such
soon.
a great time. Thank you.
Cool.
Nobody knows what you do to me, tossing and turning in bed all night, burning up. Kiss me hard with pouting lips, let me drown in tears, 'cause I'm yours to break, baby. You make me feel so sexy. Keep me in the dark, I feel alive. Nobody knows what you do to me. Nobody knows the tormented love you choose to give. Nobody knows that we were so in love, and love was in love with us, but it died at the shrine of realism. Take me by the hand and shove me like a trash bag, 'cause I'm yours to break, baby. You make me feel so sexy. Keep me